Lakeland Public Television's Common Ground is brought to you by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund.
My name is Jamie Robertson. I'm the director of the New York Mills Regional Cultural Center. It's been operating for about 20 years. It was founded by John Davis, who's now the director at Lanesboro Art Center. He started this place as a retreat for artists who were going to come here and do their work and also share some of their inspiration and imagination with the community. And that has been a characteristic of the center since its inception. So we continue with a long-standing program of arts retreat folks, people who come and visit for 2 to 6 weeks and stay in a small arts retreat house that we have available. In the gallery here, we have 2 galleries, one upstairs and one downstairs. We use the downstairs gallery all year long and the upstairs gallery occasionally. And the downstairs gallery is home to about 8 to 10 shows every year. And we try to have something in the show that connects with large themes in art nationally and worldwide, but doing it through works that are created by local folks and or people who have a connection here. Every year we also have a juried art exhibit in the fall that folks can enter. Our regional art show that is annual also is the non-juried show. But it's open to any artist in Minnesota, and anybody who wants to can submit 2 works and we'll hang those works, and usually the gallery is full. Right now, this week, Minnesota State High School League 6A show, and that is a special show of 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th and 12th graders from 13 schools in our region. We also have, for many years, forever really, since our inception, had shows of the artwork of K through 12 students in our area. So we continue to have those as well. We do a lot of other things as well. Besides the visual arts, we have performing arts activities here all the time too. We have about 30 concerts annually where we have Minnesota artists as well as artists from farther away. But the focus really of the center has been on Minnesota artists. One of probably the signature event for the New York Mills Cultural Center is the Great American Think-Off. It happens on the 2nd Saturday of every June, and it's an amateur philosophy contest that was also the invention of John Davis, the founder of the Cultural Center, and it continues today. We get 300 to 500 essays every year on different topics, and we ask for people to take one side or the other and make an argument, write a 750-word essay and submit it to us. The essays have been submitted. The committee that reads the essays has selected the 4 finalists, and those 4 finalists will be notified and invited to come here for the live debate here in New York Mills. We usually fill up the James Mann Center for the Arts over at the New York Mills School 500-seat auditorium with folks who are willing to come in on a beautiful June night and listen to 4 people make a debate on that kind of question. And it's quite a wonderful experience. That is kind of a participatory event, and what we've done is try to make that kind of participation in the arts characteristic of some of the other things that we do too. For instance, on December 21st every year, we have the Longest Night Music Festival where community musicians, singers, songwriters, players come in and give a concert, and it's just a free concert for everybody in the community. And we have a winter festival in February every year where we do snowshoeing and cross-country skiing and environmental education. We have kite making and kite flying events where folks from New York Mills High School from Perham make kites and fly them. We have about 500 kids making kites and flying them, and it's a really nice time. Then in August we have a large-scale puppet pageant that is a dramatization of stories from the Finnish national epic poem, the Kalevala, and just events like that we have throughout the year that are meant to encourage participation from the larger community in the arts. whatever happens with the arts, it seems like it's very possible for the arts to be considered to be elitist, and the sense that it's always a smaller percentage of the total population that participate actively in making art. And what we're trying to do is to grow that number so that more and more community people who might not have had a hand in that before are willing to take a try at it.
If you enjoyed this segment of Lakeland Public Television's Common Ground, consider making a contribution at lptv.org. If you have segment ideas pertaining to North Central Minnesota, contact us at legacy@lptv.org. Common Ground is funded by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund by the vote of the people on November 4th, 2008.